Good morning, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm joining you today from our hotel in, where even are we? It's a place called Mayor, which is like south part of the island. We came here for the weekend, bit of a celebration of our engagement. I feel like we hadn't celebrated it, and then also, this is going to sound really bratty, a bit of a break from Alcudia where it's very noisy, very busy, very intense, and we just wanted a quiet weekend away, somewhere to sleep well, to get some nice food and just have a weekend, just the two of us. We've done exactly that. We're at a beautiful like spa and wellness hotel. The food's been incredible, the room was beautiful. We've just had time, the two of us, just to celebrate our engagement and some downtime before the craziness of taper week, which is what this video is going to be. We are tapering into Mallorca 70.3, which is on Saturday. I thought I would just bring you along a bit of a debrief of last week. So I guess we started tapering from about Tuesday last week. I was really tired. Obviously we did High Rocks the weekend before, so I was feeling really tired. We took out off like the final hard run, which was I think 3 blocks of 10 minutes sort of race pace. I just wasn't up for it, so sort of made that a bit easier, took a rest day, and then I think I was just getting in my head a little bit. I think because I was just feeling a bit unsettled in the hotel over in Alcudia, and I was getting in my head that we're in Mallorca and I'm not able to do any of like the beautiful rides that you would come to Mallorca to do, and I was getting in my head that I was just like, why are we even here if I'm not able to enjoy training and going out on my bike and doing all that sort of stuff. So I was just getting in my head a little bit about that. I spoke to my coach and he was kind of like, tapering isn't like a hard and fast rule, and we kind of have to go based off of how you feel, and what we do now isn't going to make or break my race. Obviously, I can't go and ride a really mountainous hilly bike ride and do 150k, but doing an easy 2 hours where we can then stop for coffee, stop for an ice cream, like it's not going to be the end of the world. It's not, especially with where I am in my fitness and my experience with racing. Maybe it would look very different for someone who is a bit more new to the sport. However, I know my body, I know what to do and what not to do basically going into a race, and just what felt right. That's a long-winded way of saying I had a bit of a meltdown last week. This weekend we did a 2-hour ride on Friday. We did about 3.5 hours yesterday, just keeping it nice and chilled. I feel fresh and I feel fine. I'm gonna have a full rest day today, and I'll properly taper this week. Family arrive on Thursday or Wednesday, so do Gaz's, so we've got lots of support going into this race, which will be really nice. A couple of athletes racing, which I'm really looking forward to seeing how they get on, and obviously meeting them, so that will be good fun. My 4th year doing this race. The first time I did it as a relay, so me, my mum and my dad. I guess that was my like introduction into triathlon, and then I signed up to do the race in 2020. Obviously with COVID it got cancelled, postponed to 21, postponed again to 22, so did it in 2022, and then also did it in 2024 with Gaz last year. We both entered this time. Gaz has a bit of a hamstring injury, so whether he's gonna do it or not, we're undecided yet. Right, we're back in Alcudia, and today I'm just having a rest day because, like I said before, we did a 3.5 hour ride yesterday. So spoke to my coach today. I'm feeling calm going into this taper week, which is much different from how I was feeling last week. So yeah, feeling calm, having a rest day today. We're just getting some steps in. We're going to do our laundry and evening out this time. I got an awful burn yesterday on our ride, so trying to even that out, and yeah, just take it nice and easy. It's a lovely day here today. I think the weather looks a bit on and off all week. Like, you can't really trust the weather forecast out here. It changes all the time, but by the looks of things at the moment, thunderstorms Friday, thunderstorms Sunday, we race Saturday, so we can hope that it stays like that. Otherwise,
pray for that.
It'll be a choppy swim in a wet race, which actually is fine for me. I feel like I'm confident in the rain, but we don't want that. Anyway, so yeah, today is just a chill day, getting settled back into Alcudia, going out for dinner tonight, and the plan as well for food this week is just, as always, keeping it as plain as possible. We've been eating the buffet quite a lot, which is fine. Obviously you can be in control of what you're having, but it's very oily, which doesn't sit well in my stomach. I've got quite a plain, non-oily diet, so it's not been great, so we just have to be careful with that this week. But yeah, other than that, we're chilling, we're fueling, we're recovering, and sunbathing. Just heading out on a 35-minute shakeout run. Just an easy run today, moving the body really. We were going to swim this morning, but it was just raining and horrible this morning, so I'll do a shakeout run today. I'll swim tomorrow instead, and I mean really it doesn't overly matter what I do this week. It's just about keeping the body moving. Nothing I do will make a huge difference to race day, obviously, you know, apart from if I have to go do like a 100-kilometre bike ride in a few days before the race, but it's just about keeping moving and doing what feels good for my body and my head. And yeah, today it's just a 35-minute easy run, so I'll do that, and I need to pick up some cleats on the way back because mine are so worn down that at some point they won't clip into my shoes and will just slide off, so that is on the agenda as well. Back from my run, and I did just over 35 minutes, like 7.5k. I'll put the stats on the screen. It felt very fine, like didn't feel amazing, didn't feel awful, but that's very normal in a taper, so it's just another bit of movement ticked off. That's all it is in taper. So just having my dinner, which is a bit of like a picnic tea. I'm having bread and some like parma ham. I've got a packet of chicken here, a bit of salad, and basically this week I think we're not going to eat out very much. We'll maybe eat out the night before the race and just go for something like, yeah, just go for some pasta. But we've been doing a lot of eating in the hotel buffet, and it's just been quite oily and it's not sat very well on my stomach. For safety for this week, I think we're just gonna do our own thing. Just went to Lidl and just got a few bits, and also it's gonna save us a hell of a lot of money because eating out every night for 3 weeks is extortionate, and it's just a lot. So bread is going to be my main carb source of the week. Maybe I'll buy some pasta as well. We do have a stove here, so we can just boil a bit of pasta. Super easy, but plain food this week only is the plan. Gaz got some noodles, which is also a great idea. Just an evening of work really, chilling, and then early morning, open water swim tomorrow, fingers crossed. The weather is less grey, because currently this is the weather. Gorgeous. Just grey. Grey skies. Every night. This hotel's entertainment until 10 o'clock. Bearing in mind, Gaz and I are usually like going to bed at 8:30, asleep for 9 o'clock. It's been a shock to the system. Fortunately, we are not staying in this hotel for the couple of nights ahead of the race. We're going to a different hotel, but I mean, knowing our luck, there'll be entertainment. There's entertainment everywhere, which obviously, if we were here for different reasons, if we had kids, if we needed an evening entertainment, it'd be great, but not so great for us who like early bedtime. There's been some interesting performances, and the kids' parties at 8 o'clock every night, so we listen to the Hokey Cokey every night, we listen to Baby Shark, we listen to Superman, like the whole list of kids' songs is there, so.
That makes a change, the sun is out. The sun's out in Mallorca.
I'm immediately happier.
Are you happier?
Yeah, because I've been
What's your plan?
a miserable bitch for the past 2.5 weeks.
She's been very miserable. No. Joking.
So, I have bits and bobs. I felt a bit out of sorts, you know? We are off to go for a swim. My first open water swim since, I would say, Portugal Ironman in October last year. So, just checking I can still do it. Sure I can, it'll be fine. I enjoy open water swimming, that's what I'm telling myself, so it'll be fine. So yeah, I'm just going to go and get in 30 minutes. I need to check what, oh no, I don't have my phone. Oh well, it's like 30 minutes. I'll swim out easy and swim back a bit firm. I'll do some efforts, that sort of thing. So that's how that's going to look. And yeah, just getting that ticked off. So just a bit of a confidence booster. And then we are cycling later on, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just going to do a bit of an out and back on the course, just the first flat part of the course, like 22k out to the bottom of the climb, then 22k back. I'm going to try out my new racing helmet. I haven't worn that yet, so just give that a try. And then we are also moving hotels tomorrow. Gaz is going to try running today,
yeah,
aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I might just do it as a brick session.
Niggly hamstring, so we'll see how he gets on. And that is my update for you. So you'll next see me in the sea, swimming, hopefully. What a Wednesday. Gaz has got a freshly baked pan au chocolat.
Croissant and a coffee to watch Laura swim.
It's like there's lots of people in the water, which makes me happy, so I'm not doing it alone, because then we can all get attacked by a shark if we're in a group.
Oh yeah. The shark will go for the smallest, weakest member anyway. And it might be you looking at everyone. Blondie. They like blonde hair.
Blonde, weak girls. Oh my god,
Blonde
it looks
triathletes.
beautiful. All right, yeah, I'll swim down to that pier and back, maybe out and back twice.
Go to them boys, turn around and swim to the pier and back.
Perfect, thanks, coach. But it fits from this year. That's a trick for you that I got taught. Whenever you zip up your wetsuit, so zip it up all the way and then have this up and then put that underneath it and then that over, because then if someone accidentally pulls this, oh, it shouldn't come off.
It didn't come off properly.
No, it might just like tug a bit, but if that's under there and someone pulls it, it's coming straight down. So just locks you in a little bit more. Mum said, "We get another gold cap this year," and I was like, "Yeah, like I'm gold age group athlete." She's like, "I thought you already were," and I was like, "No, I was silver last year and now I'm gold." She's like, "Oh my goodness, that's amazing." And then she's like, "Should I come down to the Shakeout run? Should I expect to sign autographs?"
Yeah, she should.
Someone at when I did Edge Hill Sprint Triathlon, someone came up to her and was like, "Oh my god, I watched your daughter's YouTube and I recognise you."
Nice.
She felt really famous. So if you see anyone sees Mummy Bards on course, tell her you know her.
I'd say ask her for, be like, "Can you get me a coffee, please?" Because she will do that as well. Maybe just ask her for something like, be like, "Oh, you don't know where you could get a coffee?" Because she'll be like, "I'll get one, don't worry. I'll get you one, you stay here."
You stay here, you stay put. I'm glad I got that done. Oh, that was amazing. It's beautiful in the sea here. Just did out, across and back just to get warmed up, and then did a firm effort out, easier back in. Did that twice. It's not like a training session, you're not testing if you can swim. You know you can swim, it's just about, I don't know, getting the feel for the water and just getting some firm efforts in, keeping your body really sharp. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Glad I did it, and maybe I'll come down and do it again tomorrow, because I did actually really enjoy that.
Good.
Oh, my ears.
Laura's got a new helmet on.
New Air helmet, I've not worn it yet, so I'm just going to go practice with it. But we've only got a clear visor, we don't have a tinted visor, so we need to see if we can buy one from somewhere. So yeah, we're going to go and cycle out to the climb and back, so it's like 45k. All the gear now, Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Stop that apron. I'll see you there.
See you down there. Laura gets the lift down, and I walk down 5 flights of stairs because my bike doesn't really fit in the lift. So, left lugging it.
Hey you. It's very big on my head.
They are, aero helmets are big. Don't know.
I know it'll just take some getting used to, but
they feel a bit claustrophobic, don't
I
they?
feel so claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So going up the climb, I'll take it off. Oh, it's windy. I did a firm effort out. I was doing easy back in. Feel alright. Feel a bit. My legs feel a bit tired, but that's just tapering. They just feel a bit sluggish, but we're all good. Anyway, see you back to those now.
Show them your head. You're like a Star Trek character.
Hey, you know what? Safety first.
Yeah.
Is what I say. Safety first. Tie that helmet nice and tight. Anyway, 43k done. As I said, we did a bit of an effort out and then just easy back in. And yeah, just spun the legs out, feeling good. And that's it training wise for today. Just flushing the legs out. We're gonna go for an ice cream now, a Coke Zero. The biggest lasagna you've ever seen. Garlic pizza bread and a pizza.
Coke Zero.
Just have some of mine. This is tea tonight. Starting carbon up from now.
Or
What?
I'm not doing it, but we are. Can I get another Coke Zero?
Right, we're back from tea and we just thought we'd close this video out because the next video you'll see will be registration.
Laura doing Ironman 70.3.
Gaz isn't doing it anymore.
I'm not doing it.
I'm gutted.
I wanted to, but I spoke to my coach and
I don't think the YouTube knows what's wrong with you.
I've got bad. Oh, you don't know? Well, I've got bad hamstring.
You don't know?
You don't know?
Do you not know?
How do you not know?
Gaz pulled his hamstring in Barcelona. So you tested it out running today, didn't you? And
Test it out. I ran like 3.5k. I did 1k on, 1k off, 1k on, and then it just went. It goes really super tight, and then I just can't run. So I have opted to not do the 70.3, and for your sake,
No.
your sake, the viewers, film Laura.
No.
Smash a 70.3.
I said take all of that out, you need to make the right decision for you.
I'm thinking of you
No,
behind the camera.
We check out of this hotel tomorrow, we move over to another hotel which is a bit closer to the start line. Saying that, like, this is actually really close to the start line, it's like a 15-minute walk, but
Yeah.
we're gonna stay in one closer, so we're just packing up and getting that sorted and we'll move tomorrow morning. And then our families arrive tomorrow. Do yours arrive tonight?
Tomorrow night.
So yeah, that's exciting. They all arrive tomorrow and then we'll register tomorrow afternoon when Gaz gets back from his bike ride. And so yeah, I'll walk you through all of that. I think what I'm going to do, obviously you saw today I swam and I biked. I'll probably rest tomorrow or maybe do like a 20-minute jog, but I don't think I'll do that. But then I'll do a shakeout run on Friday and then obviously race on Saturday. So that's training wise, that's all.
The shakeout run will be on the next vlog anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
So you'll see the shakeout.
Anyone who's in Mallorca, whether you're doing the race or not, come join for a shakeout run. We're meeting at 8 o'clock outside the Ironman village. We'll go do 20-30 minutes, probably just an out and back, and then we'll go for coffee. Really, it's just for coffee and chats, to be honest. But anyone who wants to join can come and join that. Yeah, feeling excited. I spoke to my coach the other day, and my mindset for this race is just go for it. I'm feeling inspired from Philly Bowden, who is a YouTuber that we follow. Well, she's not a YouTuber, she's a professional athlete.
Professional marathon runner.
I mean, but
she does a lot of
professional
YouTube.
athlete, but we follow her on YouTube. She's got an incredible YouTube channel, and I just love her mindset. I love how she's
very good. I've only just started
very,
watching her this year.
Like, she's intelligent as well, which is
Yeah.
nice, and you do always learn something from her channel. But basically, she, in the marathon the other day, there was a time she wanted, which meant she had to really just go hard, and there was a high risk of it not going well, but she would rather have tried and failed than not given it her all and tried and left some time out there.
Laura's times are all very, very consistent, and you could go out there and probably match last year's time quite comfortably and be like, that was a good race, but you're not going to have that was the best race of my life without trying to push as hard as you possibly can.
I spoke to my coach because, as I said, I've done this race a few times. The first time I did it on my own, I got 5:43. Then last year I got 5:04, so I got a huge PB last year. So well, one of my goals, and I want to achieve this year, is I want to go sub 5 hours. That I've always wanted to go sub 5 hours on this course. My best ever 7.3 time is like 4:50, I think, and that was in Lati. So I really want, and obviously courses are different, so I want to go sub 5 hours on this course, but a really cool goal, and whether that's this year or another year in the future, would be to do 4:43, so an hour off of that time that I did in that very first time. And obviously I'm not going to be stupid, I'm not going to run out the gate and like absolutely... No. There's a difference, is that that controlled, my coach and I were talking about controlled aggression, because I said I wanted to just go like attack this race and like be aggressive in how I race. I'm better at doing that now because I'm more confident racing, but we want it to be controlled aggression. It's not just a case of like going out there and being this crazy aggressive person and risking, coming on the bike or whatever. Going into the swim, I find confidence in going into the swim and building into the swim. There's nothing worse than going max effort from the start line, and then you're out of breath, you swallow a load of water, you have to stop, you're all over the place. So I find building into the swim, and that gives me confidence then when I get into transition that I've finished the swim strong and I'm ready to go and push on the bike. Bike, in terms of the bike, we're going to, the first 22k is flat, so it's just getting and hitting, hammering it and hitting the numbers, the power numbers that my coach and I have discussed. And I think as well, being a bit more aggressive up the climb, knowing that obviously on the descent it gives you a lot of time to recover. So and the descent, you're more confident on descending now, which is good. It's a case of from the bottom of the climb, which is I think about halfway, like 45ish k, 47k, from there to the end, again head down. You can really push. Is then that there's like a back road before you do the out and back. That is like 7k of just head down and really lever it. The run side of things, sort of the goal is to hold between, I'll give myself a bit of a range, but to hold between 4:10 and 4:25. That's where I like my pace to sit. It looks like it's going to be a hot day. I think it looks like temperatures could get up to like 24, 25 degrees. So it could be a hot day, but last year I ran, my average pace was 4:29, so the goal is obviously to try and beat that and to hold below 4:29. I ran average 4:08 in my most recent half marathon, so if I can get as close to that, that would be great. And yeah, just going hard, and if that means I blow up halfway through the run, then so be it. That's never happened before. Trained consistently now for 3 or 4 years. And really put a lot of big blocks in. So I need to go show that off. Yeah, and the other day, like even, I know it's not the same, but like high rocks, we were running really well. 3:47 average. 3:47 average, and you look comfortable. Yeah, I was. So like, there's lots of evidence to suggest that you can run them paces. I'm really excited to race. I feel like it's been, last time I raced was Ironman Kashkai. Yeah. I'm excited now I'm not doing it to watch you and cheer you on. From tomorrow we'll start sort of carving up a bit. Obviously we're not doing very much like training wise, so like already I'm storing lots of glycogen, and I'm ready to go. We'll see you in the next one, which will be Ironman 70.3 registration and race day. See ya. Goodbye.